How to train your brain for English. 1. The beginning of your journey. Learning English isn't just about memorizing words or repeating phrases you hear online. It's about training your brain to think differently. Every time you listen to English, read in English, or even dream in English, you're rewiring your mind to build new neural connections. Think of your brain as a muscle. It grows stronger every time you use it. The more you challenge it, the better it performs. So when you decide to train your brain for English, you're not just learning a language. You're building a new version of yourself, more confident, more global, and more connected. 2. Change the way you see English. Many people look at English as a subject they must study, but you should look at it as a lifestyle. Don't say, "I'm studying English." Instead say, "I'm living in English." Watch movies, listen to podcasts, read books, think, and talk to yourself in English. When English becomes part of your daily life, it stops feeling like homework and starts feeling natural. The moment you stop translating in your head and start thinking in English, that's when you truly begin to master it. 3. Reprogram your mindset. Your brain believes whatever you tell it repeatedly. If you keep saying English is hard, your brain will agree. But if you start saying English is fun and easy to learn, your brain begins to cooperate. The truth is, your brain doesn't care about what's true. It cares about what's consistent. So make your consistency positive. Every morning, tell yourself, "I am getting better at English every single day." It may sound simple, but this kind of self-talk rewires your mindset and gives you momentum. Motivation begins with belief, and belief begins with words. 4. Immersion is the secret weapon. If you want your brain to get used to English quickly, you need immersion. That means surrounding yourself with English as much as possible. Listen to music in English. Watch YouTube videos without subtitles. Follow people who speak English, and change your phone's language settings. In the beginning, your brain might resist. It'll feel uncomfortable. But that discomfort is exactly what helps you grow. When your brain is constantly exposed to English, it stops treating it like something foreign. Soon you'll find yourself understanding phrases automatically, without thinking. 5. Don't just learn words, learn feelings. When native speakers talk, they don't think about grammar rules. They speak with emotion. They feel the language. So instead of just memorizing vocabulary, connect words to emotions, images, and real-life situations. For example, when you learn the word sunrise, don't just think of the definition. Imagine the warm light on your face in the early morning. This emotional connection makes your memory stronger. The more feelings you attach to English words, the more alive your learning becomes. 6. Make mistakes proudly. One of the biggest reasons people fail to master English is fear. Fear of making mistakes, of being judged, of sounding not perfect. But here's the truth. Every fluent speaker was once a beginner who made thousands of mistakes. Mistakes are not a sign of weakness. They're proof that you're learning. When you speak and someone corrects you, thank them. When you don't understand something, smile and ask again. Every time you make a mistake, your brain adjusts, learns, and improves. Confidence doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being brave enough to be imperfect. 7. Train. Every day, even for 10 minutes. You don't need hours of study every day. What you need is consistency. Even 10 focused minutes can do more than 2 hours of distracted learning. Make English a part of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth or checking your phone. Read one short article, listen to one podcast episode, write one short paragraph about your day. Over time, those small efforts add up. Your brain loves habits. It thrives on repetition. So give it English every day in small but meaningful doses. 8. Turn listening into power. Listening is the fastest way to train your brain. When you listen carefully to native speakers, you're not only learning words, you're learning rhythm, tone, and natural flow. Try shadowing, which means listening and repeating what you hear at the same time. It might feel strange at first, but it's one of the best exercises for fluency. Your mouth begins to copy the sounds your brain hears. And soon, speaking English becomes effortless. Remember, the more you listen, the more natural you'll sound. 9. Talk to yourself, seriously. It might sound funny, but talking to yourself in English is one of the smartest ways to practice. Describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. I'm getting ready for work. Tell yourself your plans for the day or your goals for the week. This helps your brain switch from passive learning to active thinking. You start to build internal conversations in English. When you later speak with real people, your brain will already be trained to form sentences quickly and naturally. 10. Create a vision for your English future. Ask yourself, why do I want to master English? Maybe you want to travel, study abroad, get a better job, or connect with people around the world. Whatever your reason is, make it clear. Write it down. Visualize it. When your goal is strong, your motivation becomes unstoppable. Picture yourself speaking English confidently, understanding movies without subtitles, or giving a presentation in English with pride. That vision will guide you through the hard days. Motivation without vision fades, but motivation with vision becomes a fire that never goes out. 11. Don't compare, compete with yourself. Everyone's journey is different. Some people learn faster, others need more time, and that's perfectly fine. Don't compare your progress to someone else's. The only competition you should have is with your past self. Focus on improving one thing each day. Maybe today you learn 5 new words. Tomorrow you pronounce one sentence better. Every small win is a victory. Over time, these little improvements build unstoppable confidence. Remember, slow progress is still progress. 12. Make English fun again. When learning feels like a chore, your brain shuts down. But when learning is fun, your brain lights up. Find what excites you. Music, movies, gaming, travel videos, or even stand-up comedy. Use those to learn. If you enjoy what you're doing, you'll stick with it longer. Enjoyment fuels consistency, and consistency builds fluency. So laugh, sing, play, and learn at the same time. Fun is not a distraction, it's a strategy. 13. The science behind the habit. Neuroscientists say that learning a language changes the structure of your brain. Every time you practice English, you're literally reshaping your neural pathways. The process might feel slow, but your brain is working hard beneath the surface, connecting, rewiring, adapting. That's why you suddenly understand something you couldn't last week. It's not magic, it's science. Trust the process. Your brain is doing more than you can see. 14. Believe in the process. Mastery doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey. You'll have days of excitement and days of frustration, but every single moment matters. Every sentence you read, every word you write, every mistake you make, it's all part of the masterpiece you're building. The key is to keep going. When you feel tired, remember why you started. When you feel lost, look back at how far you've come. You're not just learning English, you're transforming yourself. 15. The final message. Your brain is powerful beyond imagination. It can learn, adapt, and master any skill if you train it with purpose. So train it with passion. Train it with belief. Don't wait for the perfect time or the perfect method. The best time to start is now. You already have everything you need, the motivation, the mind, and the mission. All you have to do is keep showing up. Every day, every word, every moment. Your journey to English fluency isn't about perfection, it's about progress. And the best version of you is waiting on the other side of consistency. Before we finish, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Your support really means a lot to me and helps me keep creating better content for you. Remember, to see real results, try listening to this video more than once. Each time you'll learn a little more and improve faster. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions give me the motivation to keep going. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. See you soon.